Douche watch. The worst kind of traveller. A white boy with big old dreads. To be fair, actually, those dreads are pretty thick though. Still. Go back to your tent, bitch. Yeah, damn. Beautiful blue mountains. It is midday, but I still feel like I've just woken up. It's a hell of a drop down there. Get in my car, drive to the next parking lot place and start a trail that's about 4 kilometers long. Apparently it takes about 4 hours to do. It goes to the Three Sisters, which are these cool little mountain peaks in this mountain range. And yeah, if I don't do it soon, then we're gonna run out of light, so better move on. There's the Three Sisters. And what a backdrop. Alright, change of plans. Parking costs $4 an hour here, so I'm gonna bail on the going into the countryside. It's a shame. It's really expensive, really cold at the minute, and really touristy, so I'm gonna get in the car, get some more supplies for the bed, and change of plan, figure something out. I don't know. Well, that was disappointing. I was wanting to go for a good trail walk today. Like I said, it was going to take like 4 hours. I got here on time. It started raining a little bit, but got to those Three Sisters things and I didn't realise how much of a tourist trap it really was. It was just buses and buses of people getting off and taking photos, and then sorry, I'm out of breath because it's uphill. And then the weather didn't look good. Parking was $4 an hour, so God knows how long I'd be, and I didn't really want to spend that much on parking. And it's freezing cold. I'm not prepared for this weather. Even a hoodie, it's not hoodie weather. It's wear your coat weather. Not freezing cold, but it's maybe like 8 degrees, which is just too cold. So I'm gonna sit in here, have a spot of lunch, go to Big W, which is another department store down the road, get some more comfortable things for my bed that I now know I need, and plan for a place to stay tonight, and maybe get a hot drink. Desperate for one. Alright, got some supplies. Got myself an air mattress for $12, 6 quid, that's pretty good. A queen quilt, that's got the highest warmth rating, so that should sort me out. Also, 50 cents, little peeler to help me with my carrot situation. And sad to say, in this weather, this comes off, and this comes on. It really is winter here. Let's change of plan here at Wentworth Falls. Got the hat on. This trek's only meant to take half an hour or something down to a waterfall, so at least I get a chance to do one thing. The weather's got out a lot better, so here we go. Going towards the falls, some beautiful views behind these trees. Just as a comment on like Sydney and New South Wales in the winter. Like I said, I didn't expect to come to Australia this early, and but now I'm down here in the winter time. Bought me one hat. I'm still wearing the same long clothes that I have for the last 4 days. But in terms of a place where it gets hot and it's beautiful and seasonal, New South Wales, perfect. Seems to be the trail. You can actually see people on that cliff face there. Must be a photo opportunity. Halfway through, I'm glad I got out and did one. I wanted to see this place properly. But just actually perfect weather for hiking, to be honest. Wentworth Falls, a nice easy trail. It's pretty much down to the waterfall and then up again, only a kilometre. Good for families, good for people who can, you know, walk but not do struggle. I think I changed my mind. I think I'm going to do the whole National Pass walk, which is like 5 kilometers. Starting a bit late in the day, but that's part of the adventure, isn't it? Let's see if we can make it on time. It's meant to be a beautiful walk. So the Wentworth Falls is like 1 kilometer of it, and there's another 4 kilometers of cliff walking and all that stuff, so let's go. Good sign. Here's me thinking we're at the bottom of it, but we're literally at the top. But ooh, some slippery ass rocks. That's nice, isn't it? Nice little waterfall. How about this for a view? Turns out I'm on the underside of the cliff. I was right up there at one point. This is the cliff walk part of it. It's so well signposted, this national park. And all these cool little different things. Everywhere you turn there's another little trail that goes halfway up that, half an hour up that way, and you find a little viewpoint or something. There's so much to do in this place. Down all the way down into the cliffs. Pretty treacherous, these stairs, like God knows what it's like come back up them. Beautiful little setting here, little jungle setting. Going around the cliff edge. I've just walked past people who are coming back up, and the stairs are treacherous. So when I said it's an easy family walk, don't think it is actually. It's quite slippy, these rocks, and there's just a sheer cliff face you have to climb. It's alright for someone who's done CrossFit for 6 months. Hopefully I should be alright, but other people are. Pretty incredible. Look at that. Right out of the falls into the jungle. So I've got another 2 hours hike to get to the car park. So I best be quick, because I'm running out of light. Got no food, got no water, got no first aid kit, got no extra battery for my phone. It's all part of the adventure. When you're here and no one else knows you are, and you're travelling solo, and you're in an Australian jungle, and there's probably a million things around here that could kill you. I've been hearing this beeping for a while, and it's just occurred to me that there shouldn't be anything beeping where I am right now. Shouldn't be able to hear anything, so thank God I heard it. That's a drone controller. And now this mountain range is leaking on me. Everywhere soaked the floor. Starting to regret it, maybe, but at least I'm on the way back now. Only an hour and 50 to go probably. This mountain range here, and then almost sunset on this blue mountain range. Bloody beautiful. Can't imagine doing this in the summer. In fact, as much as I feel like I'm sick of the cold, I feel like Sydney's the place to, or the time to do Sydney is in the winter. Surely, because all these things I've been doing in the summer, boy, 30 odd degrees doing this, no thank you. No midges, no mosquitoes, just you at one with nature. It's nice to be here alone as well. That viewing point where I went to earlier, I just can't deal with tourists and busloads of people. This is exactly what I wanted, and I found it. I'm dead chuffed, quite happy right now. One more thing I'm just noticing as well is how well kept the whole park is. There's no signs of litter. I think people respect it when it's pretty, you know, I don't know. But usually you'll see there's no bins either, so people are taking their rubbish, and there's signs before you go up the trails. People there saying, please take your rubbish with you, and people do. And it just makes, especially when you're by yourself here, when there's no trace, apart from like metal railings and stuff. There's no trace of anyone else. It's class, it's really class. Alright, sign says car park, 45 minutes. Sunlight says about the same. Better get a move on. This whole trail's been pretty much wet stones that you have to walk on. So again, maybe not the easiest of walks actually, but great fun. And apparently it says it's hard coming back up here, so no doubt there's a billion stairs for me to climb now. Just gonna stop for a second and appreciate where I am. Waterfall, look at that behind. Ignore the security fence, but look at that behind. And appreciate what I'm doing right now. Been on the road maybe 6 weeks even. Never thought I'd ever come to this part of the world. Always wanted to. Now I'm here and I'm looking at the bloody stairs I got there climbing. Jesus. You ever see Lord of the Rings, the third one, where Frodo and Sam have to climb those stairs? That's what this looks like right now. All the way to the top. Yeah, anyway, just appreciating where I am. I'm a healthy, you know, so-and-so, 25-year-old, turning 26 soon, and enjoying it, enjoying the road for now, and yeah, it's good. Okay, beat the sun, let's go. Two things. One, fat and fit doesn't exist. Two, this is probably the best trail walk I've ever been on. And three, it's not for everybody. It's not for families. Remembering those steps and see 'em reap. However, got to remember box jumps at the gym. It's all legs, baby. Only 15 minutes left. I just knocked that out in 30 minutes instead of 45. So it should mean this takes me no time at all. It's the leg day I've been asking for days, for weeks. I should not have done this without water. I should not have done this without a headlamp, just in case. But I think we might be almost there. Yeah. But I didn't expect to come. I expected to go on a 1 hour trip. It turned into, I don't know, 3 hours. Great fun though. Oh, there's still more stairs. There's still a good amount of stairs there. Just thinking back, when I started this route, I was like, oh, this might be good for families and people who can barely walk. It's like the hardest trail I've ever done. Must have been my bread and hummus, carrots and packet of crisps for later. Oh, because by God, there must have been some calories here. And secondly, don't ever, ever try this in the summer. Oh, there's the end. There's a cafe up there. They're packing up, but I'm at the end. Jesus Christ. A water fountain. Oh, there we go. If I can waterboard myself. Can't drink that. Choke. But I made it anyway. Getting back to the car, I can actually drink some water. It turns out the trail finished 2 miles away from where my car's parked. So I'm in a lovely little Australian suburb. Gonna have to walk back to the car. Every cloud, Chris. Almost there. And of course, I've took a wrong turn. And now I've got to go all the way up this road here. Into the horizon. And Walt Greg Norman should be waiting for me. Definitely not beating the sun. I see Greg. I see Greg. There he is. Oh, Greg, am I happy to see you. Back in the car. Sun's almost down. Gotta go find a place to get some Wi-Fi to upload these videos, and probably go to McDonald's, get a little McFlurry or something. Feel like I deserve it. And find a place to park for the night. If I'm not warm enough tonight with this heavy quilt and an air mattress, I'm in trouble.